The Center for Disease Control, CDC.gov, publishes the size of 3 populations of victims for each epidemic disease. For COVID, each of the 3 populations is distinguished by the severity of infection. The 3 populations are 1. Cases, large number, 2. Cases that require hospitalization in a COVID ward, and 3. Cases that result in death.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, it really, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated. And they're killing people.
That single Facebook post I'm telling you about, it went viral and reached 54 million accounts in the U.S. alone. Now, Facebook knew that. And according to the New York Times, Facebook knew it would look bad to claim they're taking down misinformation when literally their top viral item out of everything. I don't mean just out of alleged news. I mean out of everything. During the vaccine rollout was this evidence-free headline that would make many people think twice about a vaccine if doctors were allegedly dying of it already. If we're in court, that kind of cover-up makes you look way worse because a cover-up's evidence of your bad intent.
This is Facebook's supercomputer disseminating 54 million copies of anti-vax disinformation. This is COVID infecting the lungs of the victims of Facebook's anti-vax disinformation. After getting sick with COVID, Facebook's victims are heading towards the overflowing hospital. Similar to the green pyramid, the altitude on this glass pyramid indicates increased severity of disease. Just before their death, at the top of the pyramid, Facebook's victims are asked for a show of hands should their survivors sue the corporation that intentionally and lethally defrauded them. The resulting billions of wrongful death suits would stop the killers, and this is how democracy is meant to work. Unfortunately, it's too late for these victims of the corporation at the top of the pyramid, and they plunge to their death. The number of dead from COVID is the same as the number of dead from opioids, also killed by corporate lies. The increasing number of victims of corporate lies in American high schools every year is about twice the number of dead from the other 2 epidemics. The increasing annual number of high school dead and intended dead pass the number of dead and intended dead from the Nazi Auschwitz death camp. But today's teen victims are a result of lack of empathy. Empathy is required by state law, but the authorities break this law and refuse the science of empathy. Unlike Facebook and large corporations, the authorities can easily be stopped by simply threatening suits and disbarment. To find out how you can stop the killing and avoid an eternity in hell with Auschwitz guards, email me at my Gmail account, jeff.brookssc@gmail.com. I'll spell it Juliet Echo Fox Fox .Bravo Romeo Oscar Oscar Kilo Sierra Sierra Charlie @gmail.com.